Alright. Hey Bootleg, just thought I'd say the Sprite guy is Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond. The guy who actually said the racial slur on stage was Michael Richards, Kramer from Seinfeld.
I got you. I have to come through.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong on that. I thought it was the same guy. Number one gamer asked, dudes, you're chaining the SIGs, laugh a little loud. I agree with Nuacon, great way to put it. Yeah, it did look like I was chain smoking, but actually there was gaps in between that. Sometimes it was people coming in. One time the autoclave, the dinger went, so I had to go vent it and take the shit out. So it looked like I was just chain smoking, but that's like, in this, I've probably done 10 minutes worth of talking, and it's taken close to 2 hours to do. So it looks like I'm chain smoking, but I really wasn't. Nuacon. Lastly, thanks for the series, Dale. It brightens my day to know that other free thinkers out there exist and share their ideas, their thoughts with others. You're welcome, and thank you. Another Nuacon. I may have to do just that. Just like that video where I was drunk and talked about the racist shit I dealt with at that one bar in Hollywood. Haha. Oh, the memories. Yeah, man, because of my open views, people think I'm some wacko or fucking person who hates my culture, but I'm very cultural and love my heritage, but I just hate blind sheep who don't think for themselves and tell me what they think is correct. Man, I used to school Christian pastors in arguments. Not hard. Nuacon again. What did Zapata say? It's better to die on your feet than live on your knees. Yes. Keep your eyes open and think for yourself. This is what scares people, because they think to question the norm or even have a fucking brain is wrong. So they follow and love the shit fed to them that keeps them controlled. I remember getting 2 Mormons to question their faith. Haha. Oh man, I ranted again. Just keep your mind open to things, man. Always think for yourself. Hell yes. It's always easier to go with what you heard than to actually look it up. Just like that heroin brochure on how to shoot up safely and properly. Somebody said, hey, this is what it said, it's bad. 50 people jumped on board, got their cameras out, and started ranting into the camera about how fucked up this is, instead of taking 10 to 15 minutes to Google it, find the brochure, and read it like I did, and find out that, hey, that's not what that guy said it was. This is different. You know, take 5 minutes, Google it, look at it, and then open your mouth so you don't look stupid. But we're too fucking lazy to do that. Hey, he said it's this. What he said's got to be fact. Let me voice my opinion on what his opinion is, instead of looking at the facts and giving an opinion. Just to finish, I also disagree with the protest that took place a few years back, because while these so-called proud Mexicans on TV ordered that protesters grab their American flags and hit City Hall, the same group that organized the protest are funded by white Republicans. It saddens to see me how blind some people can be. Be happy to be here and not in a suffering country. Alas, these people instead love being told how to think and feel rather than to think for themselves. Also, Nuacon, I agree with your thoughts on people coming over from other places. I get treated like shit because I'm part of Mexican, and I personally think that when these rallies and protests go on, Mexicans love waving their Mexican flag and preach freedom and equal rights. But if they love it here and came to escape the shit that they were in, why wave a Mexican flag? It's like, you know, all these people going around, I'm African American. You've probably never been to Africa. You know, some of these people flying this Mexican flag have never been to Mexico. And a lot of these Mexicans are here illegally. Now, I know not all of them are, but there's a good portion. You want equal rights, but you're not here legally. You shouldn't have any fucking rights. You're still Mexican. You just snuck in here and think you should be given the pot of gold. If you want that pot of gold, do it the right way. Come in the front door. Don't crawl underneath through the doggy door. You know, how can you complain and bitch and moan when you didn't come in the front door? You came around to the back door and snuck through the doggy door, and you want to be treated right. You shouldn't even be fucking here. Be glad you got what you got. And just like that, they grab their Mexican flags and wave it. You're in America. Now, be proud of where you're from. That's not what I'm saying. But you're here. Apparently, you didn't like where you were from. You came running here. Jump on our band. You know, what kind of analogy could I use? I don't know. Maybe you snuck in to the good seats at a Pittsburgh Steelers football game, but you're carrying around a Dallas flag. If you love Dallas so much, why did you leave Dallas Stadium to come to the Pittsburgh Stadium? And you didn't even come through the gates. You snuck in and you stole the good seats instead of staying up in the nosebleed seats. You shouldn't even be here anyway. Take the cheap seats. Leave the good seats for the people who paid. I know that's a bad analogy, but same thing. You know, if your country was so good, why aren't you over there? No, you're here and bitching because we don't have it like where you're from. You want us to learn your language from the country you came from. You came to our country. You should have to speak our language. We shouldn't have to learn your language just so you feel comfortable. That's bullshit. Alright, I think we got one more to go through, and then we'll be done. Hold on a minute.